Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and it's been a long time since I've first released the very first sniper rifle review of my Exploring the Arsenal series, which was on the M24. If you guys haven't checked that out, I'll probably leave a link in the description down below so you guys can check it out. That was the very first official sniper review of my Exploring the Arsenal series, which, as you may or may not know, is the largest running weapon reviews series in combat arms as of, that's on YouTube right now. So, in that light, I do apologize that the following episode, or the subsequent episodes, are rather late in college right now. As you all know, college time means pretty busy, so not trying to use that excuse, but I do want you guys to understand that sometimes reviews are going to be coming slow in the making. But now that I have the time to make them, let's go ahead and get on with the reviews of the M24 family, which a lot of you guys did say that you would prefer me doing in the ETA style, where I take a sniper rifle and I review all its variants right after that. So, in that light, we're going to go ahead and review the M24 Woodland, which is the GP rare sniper rifle variant of the M24 sniper rifle in combat arms. So, without further ado, let's get to it. The M24 Woodland, as far as its cost is concerned, costs 1200 GP for 1 day, but because we all know that Nexon took out the 1 day sales, it costs 5850 GP for 1 week or 7 days, whatever you want to. Whichever you prefer. It has a rank requirement of First Lieutenant 5. That's the silver bar with the 5 next to it. So in case you didn't know, in case you don't know your emblems, and as for other features, I mean, it's a sniper rifle, so obviously it comes with the scope. The ammo capacity is the same as the original M24 at 7 rounds per magazine and 21 rounds in reserve. Now that we've done that, let's go into statistics. The damage on the M24 Woodland is a 90. In fact, all these statistics on the M24 Woodland are the exact same, except for the portability. The portability has increased by, let me check that because I'm bad with statistics. Sarcasm intended. 6 points. The original M24 had as a portability of 45, whereas the M24 Woodland has a portability of 51. So as you can see, the M24 Woodland has one of the highest portability stats in the entire game as far as sniper rifles concerned. It pretty much rivals the NX rare sniper rifles like the MSR and the I would say 650. I believe 650 has a pretty high portability as well. So 51 portability is definitely not something to be messing with, because if you think about it, it's almost as fast as the AK-47. The AK-47 has a portability of 55, as with a lot of other AK variants. So if you put it in that respect, the M24 Woodland is actually really fast for a sniper rifle. So with that in mind, every other stat, however, is the exact same. Rate of fire is still at 15, accuracy is still at 100. I mean, you can't really go above 100 accuracy, and recoil is at 60, which means recoil is still pretty low on the M24 Woodland. Other than that, though, the M24 Woodland is essentially the exact same as the original M24. The only difference, like I mentioned before, is the fact that the M24 Woodland has a 6-point increase in portability, and that's about it. It's just like the original M24. It still can't one-shot to the front, no matter what kind of vest your enemy's wearing. It's still basically the same thing, same animation, almost the same stats. I mean, even though it is nice that you do have a 6-point boost in portability, I mean, it's a sniper rifle. You're not going to be running around with this thing like you would with, like, an assault rifle or submachine gun. So the amount of benefit that you get from a 6-point boost in portability, not that great actually, because it's a sniper rifle. I mean, you can quickscope with it, but the original M24 is fast enough anyway for that. So the overall use of the M24 Woodland, probably not the greatest, to be honest with you, because it's a very low rank sniper rifle for a GP rare, admittedly, but I mean, hey, do you see anyone running around using this thing on a regular basis? Probably not. So M4 Woodland, just treat it like a slightly buffed M24, I guess. I'm not really too sure, but take for what you will. It's just basically the same as M24, just with a little bit of portability boost. Beyond that, though, luckily, it does hold its traits from the original M24, where the M24 Woodland, just like its predecessor, can one-shot people to the back. Again, not too sure if it can one-shot people to the back if they're wearing a heavy vest or an assault vest or tanker vest or whatever. But as far as medium vests and light vests are concerned, the M24 Woodland behaves just like the M24, where you can one-shot people to the back. So that's obviously a really good thing. If the Woodland didn't have that, then well, it honestly kind of suck. So again, one last thing about the M24 Woodland is the fact that you can customize its piston and its trigger, I believe, because with the original M24 you can actually buff its damage component, where I believe it's the piston. Yes, it should be a piston. The original M24 you can only customize the barrel and the trigger, where it alters the accuracy, or technically it says it buffs the accuracy in quotes, and it buffs the rate of fire. But as you guys probably could tell by the customizations tests that followed my M24 review, didn't really do much. So with the M24 Woodland, luckily you can upgrade the customize the piston component, where it actually buffs your damage. But if you take a look at the M24 Woodland's customization test, you will see that its effects are rather minimal. In fact, it doesn't do a whole lot. So, other than that, though, that's the customizations for the M24 Woodland, and that's the end of the review. I mean, there's really nothing much more I can say, because the M24 Woodland is basically the carbon copy of the M24. It just has I guess, a woodland camo, as its name suggests, and it has a 6-point increase in portability, and instead of being able to customize the accuracy, you can customize the damage, which again, like I said, doesn't do much. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys later. Bye. So, we are about to test the damage capabilities on the M24 Woodland. Statistically speaking, the M24 Woodland has not received a damage increase from the original M24, so this test is to confirm that the M24 Woodland indeed did not receive a damage upgrade from the original M24. So, here we go. First off, we're going to shoot Dangler in the one shot in the chest. He's got a medium vest on, as you guys can probably tell right there, and we'll see if it does any more damage than the M24 or not. Nope, it doesn't. As with M24, the M24 Woodland deals 86 damage to the front, at close range anyway, to a medium vester. So there's literally no difference between this and the M24. So now we're going to go ahead and switch over to our second target, Pentas here. He's got a light vest on, and we'll see how much damage it does to him with one shot to the chest. I'm gonna shot him in the arm or something, because he just took 19 damage. Pentas, we're gonna kill you again, and I want you to come back here, and I'll try to shoot you in the chest one more time, because maybe we did our test just wrong. We'll see for a fact though. Once he comes back. There he is. Alright, so Pentas, I want you to take out your pistol and just stare straight up into the sky for me, so I have a clear angle at your chest. Not because you're a female merc or anything. Alright, again, one shot to the chest, so let's see how much damage it does. So now that's more like it. So he took 93 damage, which is kind of surprising, because the M24, the original one, did 98 damage and left the other target with only 2 HP. But nonetheless, the M24 Woodland is definitely not stronger than the M24, probably just a similar damage profile, and things being wonky because, either fem base or, light vest or whatever. So, yeah. Collateral! Hey, what's going on, guys? So, here we are in a room with Junkflay. I have two, presumably my subscribers with me, Dangler, 323, and Pentas. They're going to be helping me out with the M24 Woodland testing, as you guys can probably see them firing off shots over there. So, right now, we will go ahead and test the Hipfire Spread and or the no-scoping ability of the M24 Woodland, just as we had done with the original M24. So, we will test this at close range. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. We'll let him do that. So, here we go. So, needless to say, the M24 Woodland's Hipfire Spread is relatively similar to the M24's. So, I mean, they are basically, variants of each other, so that's to be understood. Now, we'll go ahead and try a longer range test here, if he can get out of the way and not hopefully bother us. If he can stand on top of it, that's fine too. So, as you guys can probably remember, if you guys have watched the M24 review, if you watched this part of the review, you'll notice that the Hipfire Spread is relatively similar. So, there you go. This segment of the review is to show the scope style and the scope in time of the M24 Woodland scope. As you can see, it's very fast, just like the original M24. And as you can see, clearly, it has the same style of scope as the original M96A1, and needless to say, the original M24. Now we'll keep it like that for a minute or so, so you guys can see the idle sway of the M24 Woodland. And if you guys haven't noticed by now, it's pretty similar to the original M24s. In other words, the M24 Woodland has very little idle sway, at least compared to other sniper rifles. There are other sniper rifles that have a lot worse idle sway, but as you guys can see right there, I'm not touching the mouse or anything right now. That's what the idle sway is like. So there we go. Alright, so one thing that I did, well, I forgot, quote unquote, to include in the M24 testing and reviews and whatnot, was the fact that the M24 had the highest accuracy. I claim that the M24 is one of the best sniper rifles in terms of sheer accuracy. Now, this test will show you guys if that accuracy is indeed true or not. Some of you guys may have suggested that I have steady hand for this test, but problem is I got rid of it because I never use it. So we have Dangler over there. He's on the head glitch. He's on a ladder head glitch. He does have some headgear, so it is easier for me, admittedly, but it is what it is. We're going to use him as a test dummy to see if the M24 can actually hit that shot with one clean shot. So here we go. There you go. So, even though it was a little bit simple, that kind of a shot does show that the M24 Woodland is capable of having really, really good accuracy. Like, if you were trying doing that with a less accurate sniper rifle, like, say, the L96A1, then, you know, good luck trying to do that. Maybe you can pull it off on one shot. I don't know. But, typically speaking, only the M24, or the M24 has a much higher chance of you pulling that kind of a shot off. Alrighty, so the M24 Woodland, if you guys didn't know already, is able to be customized with its piston and its barrel customizations. Unlike the original M24, which you couldn't customize the barrel, but you could instead, or not the barrel, sorry, the piston, but instead you could customize the trigger, which modified the rate of fire. Now, the M24 Woodland, like I just mentioned just now, can have its damage upgrade, which is a significant increase or a significant change from the original M24. So I have here my M24 Woodland customized, and I have the original M24. We already know how much damage the original M24 Woodland did. So now we're going to see how much damage the M24 Woodland can do with customization 3 or piston level 3 customizations. So again, we have on our left Dangler 323, and we are going to shoot him once in the chest, and we will see how much damage it does with the piston level 3 upgrade. He took 84 damage, literally no difference. In fact, he took less damage. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Dangler. Next we have Pentheus again, he's the guy with the light vest, or girl with the light vest, I guess. And we will shoot him again in the chest once and see how much damage he takes. He took a little bit more damage, but not enough to kill him in one shot. So, the M24 Woodland, even though I don't know, it's very random. We can definitely tell it's very random. By these tests, it's obvious that the M24 Woodland, even with the level 3 piston upgrade, still does not kill in one shot. So, effectively, the piston upgrade is basically useless. Now, both of you guys come here. I know Pentheus went off and committed suicide to get his HP back, so Pentheus, I need you to come back here to the middle of the map. What we didn't test with in the previous map on Junk Flea was whether or not the M24 Woodland still keeps the M24's original one-shot to the back characteristics. So, Pentheus and Dangler, I want you guys to line up in front of me and face your backs towards me, so you guys are staring away from me. And first we'll start out with Dangler. He's got the medium vest, and we'll shoot him once in the back to see if he dies in one hit or not. He does. So, Pentheus has a light vest, and we'll go ahead and shoot him in the back to see how much damage he takes. One shot. So, the M24 Woodland still has its one-shot capability. So, this means that the M24 Woodland effectively is basically the same thing in all intents and purposes to the original M24. So this concludes our tests for the M24 Woodland, and we will be right back. Okay, big shoutouts to my dudes, Dangler and Panthus for helping me out with this review. And if you guys have any shoutouts you want to give real quick, I'll put them at the end of the video, at the end of the review. So go ahead and shout anything out if you'd like. Whee! Okay, good. Alright, so again, very big thanks to Panthus and Dangler for helping me out with these reviews. And yeah, hope you guys can come out and help me with another review sometime. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.